Hello, hello, and welcome to a little video about the asymptotes of logarithmic and exponential functions. Alright, so here we have the graph of -2 log base 3 of x plus 8. First, let's decide whether it's logarithmic or exponential. Well, based on the equation alone, we know that it is a logarithm, right? Since it has a log. Right, now all logarithms will have vertical asymptotes. Let's write the equation of the asymptote. Now, vertical means up and down, right? So, when we draw a line going up and down, so this is just a random line going up and down, what happens is we cross through the x-axis. So, all of our asymptotes are going to be x equals. Now, let's find our asymptote. There's two ways we can do it. First is looking at the graph. I know it's vertical, so let's see where it flattens out. Now, on the right-hand side, I hope you notice that it's going downwards diagonally. That's not where we're looking. Over here on the left, this arm looks like it's flattening out. Now, to the human eye, it looks like it's on this line, like it's actually touching it. Oops, I meant to draw. Let's try that again. It looks like it's touching it, but it's not. It's getting infinitely closer. We just can't tell because our eyes are just not made for that. So this vertical line is x equals -8. Another way of telling where the asymptote is looking at the equation. The asymptote of a logarithmic equation will come from inside of the logarithm. And it's always going to be the opposite. So we have x plus 8, so it's the opposite, -8. All right, here we have an exponential. Oops, I ruined the letter A. We have -2 times 1/2 to the power of x plus 3. It's graphed on the right. From the equation we should be able to see that it has an exponent, so it's exponential. All exponential functions should have horizontal asymptotes. Now, to find the horizontal asymptote, first we need to think of what line is horizontal. Is it, how do we write it is what I mean. If we draw a random horizontal line through our graph, it passes through the y-axis. So this is going to be a y equals. All right, wonderful. There are two ways of finding out this asymptote as well. So let's take a look at it graphically. The left arm is going diagonally downwards, so that's not where I'm looking. I'm looking at this right arm that's flattening out. It looks like it's flattening out over here, which is y equals 3. The other way of telling it is the inverse of the logarithmic function. It's going to be outside of the exponent, outside, so it's going to be this 3. In this case, horizontal asymptotes are exactly as you see it. It's a plus 3, so positive 3. Let's take one more peek at this. Here we have another logarithm, negative log base 3 of x plus 6. Logarithmic. Vertical or horizontal? All logarithms have vertical asymptotes. Let's find the equation. So, two ways of doing it, looking at the graph or looking at the equation. On the graph, hopefully you can see that it flattens out right here. This is x equals 0. You can also find that answer from the inside. There's nothing being added or subtracted from x. What is nothing as a number? It's 0. Okay, here is the graph of 2 to the power of x. Beautiful graph. Is it exponential or logarithmic? It's exponential because it has an exponent. All exponential equations have horizontal asymptotes. Ooh, excuse me. So they're y equals. Let's find the equation. Once again, there's two ways of doing it. Let's look at the graph. Let's see where it flattens out. It appears to be flattening out right here, which is where y equals 0. You can also tell from the from what's outside of the exponent, and there's nothing being added or subtracted to 2 to the power of x. When there's nothing being added or subtracted, nothing is 0. Right. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me, to ask me, or your teachers. We'd love to help. Have a wonderful rest of whatever day it is for you. Bye!